Taurus Rising, this is your monthly tarot check-in for the month of February 2025. My name's Podkane, and if you haven't been here before and you don't know your rising sign, check out a website like astrocharts.com where you can get your full astrology birth chart. You're going to need your exact time of birth. Most people can find that on their birth certificate. All right, let's get a true crime oracle deck card to just see what is the scenario and situation Taurus Rising is facing. Intuition, okay? It's a creepy face there. It is a true crime deck after all, but I was looking through it. I was like, there's some really good terms here that could help a lot of insight into anybody's situation. We're not just talking about true crime, right? So I decided to use it for a different purpose today. All right, let's get a Buddha Wisdom Oracle deck card representing you, Taurus Rising. Padmasambhava. Dang it, I can't read these. Padmasambhava. Okay. The 8th century Mahasiddha Wildman. Oh, a wildman. Intense practice yields great results. Intense practice yields great results. That's the key there. You can look up this deck and all the meanings. I was thinking about reading them, but they're freaking long as hell. So you can look that up if you're more interested in that. But we're going to get more info on how that relates to you here shortly. Using the Star Tarot today, a ginormous card here. It's very difficult to shuffle, but I like them regardless. Taurus Rising. Let's get a reading for you for February 2025. Almost said the wrong year. Happens every year. Taurus Rising, February 2025. I need to focus. Taurus Rising 2025, February 2025. One more. Okay. Taurus Rising, February 2025. All right. That got it. How are you showing up this month, Taurus Rising? Six of Pentacles, share and share alike, the Hermit, doing investigation. You're focused on being of service to others. You're also focused on deep introspection and learning more about a situation. Two of Swords, because you are at a crossroads right now. You might have a decision to make, or you're just sort of like, okay, which direction am I going to go next? It's sort of like a hold up. We need to, slow things down and reconsider where we're going, what we're doing. Four of Cups, you're dissatisfied with something that's on offer here. You've got some options, but none of them feel quite right. That's the intuition there. There's something to be understood and learned about what's going on. All right, what do you value, Taurus Rising? I know your values are important to you. Tower reversed. Queen of Wands. Knight of Swords. Yes. Okay. Tower reversed. We've had hard times. We've all had hard times in the past. Things have crumbled and fallen apart. The important thing is that we build on firm foundations to make something lasting, to make sure that whatever path you choose, you're not going to do it willy-nilly. No, ma'am or sir. You're going to be very deliberate about it, of course, as is your way, because you want to make sure that all this effort and energy and intention that you're going to be putting forth into wherever you go in life, everything that you do in life, it needs to have meaning. It needs to be for a purpose. It needs to be of service. You're focused on Queen of Wands. You value yourself. You do have good self-worth this month. You have worked hard to be a creative and thought leader, where you've integrated your dark side of yourself. You're not perfect. You've accepted that. And you've even found ways to look at the things that you might have previously thought were a fault and turn them into a gift. And in your values, you're looking for a way for these things that may have been criticized or brought difficulties into your life. You're looking for ways that those can be taken advantage, that you can take advantage of those parts of yourself. So for me, I'm bossy. Okay. I'm a know-it-all. And that was a part of myself that I felt like I wanted to repress and change about myself, because I work in the service industry. I'm a bartender. So, people don't like it if I'm not all, hi, how are you, all the time. Moving into working in a bar with a more relaxed environment, I found that, and now I'm in management too, I found that I can make better use of those natural personality qualities that I have, where they have a positive outlet that serves me, that serves the people around me who I work for, who I work with, who work for me, and the people that I interact with every day. So that's, you're not going to accept anything less than something that elevates you to what you deserve and what you desire and what speaks to who you are authentically. Knight of Swords. Service. You're the type to rush in to be of support and of help to those in need. You want to make sure that you're able to help others along this journey while elevating yourself. Eight of Swords at the base. I think that this has been a long time coming. There's still more work to be done, more dismantling of everything that led up to this, in the sense of the negative thinking and thought patterns that have kind of held you back previously, whether those were learned, taught through society, through elders, through teachers, whoever the hell, or it's just a matter of deprogramming yourself. But that's where we are right now. What are you thinking about this month in February, Taurus Rising? What is on your mind? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Well, you're thinking about giving, but also that there's not much on offer. Four of Swords, trying to get some rest, slowing down, taking a hiatus. It's like you need a break because the energy is kind of dried up. The offers have dried up. The money's dried up. You're not willing to do it at any cost. Whatever you're working on right now, you're not going to do it at the detriment of others or even of yourself. With the Five of Swords reversed, you're not willing to sacrifice yourself or others to get this done. No, you're going to take however much time it takes until the opportunities start rolling back in, until an idea comes up, until you learn about, with the Hierophant, or not the Hierophant, the Hermit, until you learn of a new idea or a new opportunity. You're going to wait. You're going to bide your time. All right. What's going on at home in February for Taurus Rising? We got the Seven of Swords reversed, the Star, and the Princess of Cups. So if you have kids, you're definitely focused on them, or pets too. Three of Swords. Yeah. You may feel like you've not spent enough time with your kids, with your pets, with the little ones around you. Otherwise, this is your own emotional well-being of just being playful and doing things simply for the emotional satisfaction of it. For me, it was like, I'm going to start playing video games again. I'm going to take some time out, not too much time. I still have my goals, and I don't want my house to become a complete disaster while I'm playing games for 14 hours a day. Yes, I do that. But it's about you feel like you've been separated from the sources of joy in your life, whether those are your children, your pets, young people, or just those things that brought you a childlike sense of wonder, imagination, escape. Escape is a big one for you. And the Star. You need that healing, that rejuvenation, and that hope. I think your home is your happy place in February, where you have a quiet, special place where you can imagine the future for your life. And again, with the intuition, this is about a spiritual practice for you too. The Seven of Swords reversed. There's no strategy. There's no grand master plan that you're enacting. You're not trying to overthink what's going on at home right now. You just want to play and be in the moment, and be carefree about it. And I think this is very much relating to this intuition card, and intense practice yields great results. You're looking to develop a reconnection with that intuitive and imaginative side of yourself that isn't so mentally structured and, let's make lists and, do all the research in the world. When we have this hermit, for you, this is a different type of hermit. The hermit can often show, okay, we're going to do some research. Let me pull up Google and start click-clacking away. And there may be some element of that for you too, to get you started here. But we also have the owl here, which is the wisdom, the deep wisdom, that inner knowing, the connection to self. With the star here, his focus on the star, going away from others to the mountaintop to discover his personal star. That's the higher self. And so you're going within to get in contact with a greater wisdom, because right now you're held up. You've already exhausted all other sources of information, and now you're watching a tarot reading, right? Like, you're looking for different sources of information. And ultimately, in February, you're going to come to the realization that only you have the answers, and unlocking that and getting access to that and learning more about it is part of what this journey is all about for you. Nine of Pentacles at the base of the deck. Your home is secure. It's secure, okay? You don't need to worry about that in February. Self-expression. How are you expressing yourself, Taurus Rising? Fool reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. We're getting clear and deadly serious, Taurus Rising. We're getting real serious about our self-expression here, where there ain't no wishy-washy, liminal space, uncertainty. It's now, here's what I know. This is my personal truth, and I'm going to speak on it. And with the Fool reverse, we're getting serious about it. You've gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom. It's the turning of the Fool's journey, where now we're in hermit mode. Now we're going within. The Fool doesn't know who they are or what's out in the world. It's complete new and totally new to him. Has no idea what's out there. None of the dangers, none of the risks. You know the risks. You know the dangers. You know how important it is to build on this firm foundation. That's why you're coming forward with the self-expression of, I'm starting to take this situation seriously. I need greater clarity on my inner world. It's because the liminal space is not need not apply. We're not going to be continuing to go through life blindly. Or even if you've been practicing using intuition, we want to amp it up. We want to take it to the next level, where it's not just about maybe like, let's try this, let's try that, and kind of playing around with it. Now it's let's get real, let's get serious, let's figure out what my special gift is, where I receive my intuitional guidances, whether that's through feelings in your body, a clairsentience, whether that's kind of hearing that small voice, or seeing visions of pictures and things in your mind, dreams, tarot, prayer, meditation, whatever the hell it is for you, okay? The Ace of Swords reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, there's a little interior message here for you. Seven of Cups reversed. You're looking for clarity on why you have experienced both failure and the inability to take action. That's the main question you want answered at this time. Is why have these endeavors failed? Could even be why I've been lied to, if it's about that, maybe for some people. Why have I not been feeling energized, charged up, getting the inspiration that I may have once felt in the past? Like, I've definitely been there, done that. Like, I completely sympathize with this, because if you've experienced that like lightning bolt inspiration of like, oh my God, I have this creative idea and like it charges you up so much, you immediately run towards it. You immediately start taking action on it. That is so intoxicating. And even though it doesn't always lead to a long-lasting success or anything super permanent, it does bring about a experience that's unlike any other. And it's like catching fire. It's like bottling lightning. You want to know, where did that go and how can I get it back? That inspiration. Hell yeah. All right. What's going on at work for Taurus Rising in February? 7 of Wands reversed. What's going on in their workplace? The Magician. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Oh, dissatisfied with the corporate life and the hierarchy. The hierarchy is not of service right now, and you do not feel like you can stand up with your values. You have everything that it takes here with the Magician. You're very, very capable, but still you feel that you don't have the ability in your work as it stands right now to stand up for your beliefs, your values, to have your voice be heard, to follow a passion. It's very dispassionate here. You're very, very capable. There's no question about that. But the thing is, what about my freaking values? What about the passion in it? Because if you're involved in any sort of hierarchy, this is basically for everyone who does not work alone and for themselves. If you're involved with any sort of hierarchy, you know that there's probably corruption, that it doesn't exactly serve you, that it's not a supportive structure where the people who are above are handing down, giving back. The people who are below aren't receiving enough. It's all on its head. It's all on its head in February. Well, that's all the more reason why in this decision-making process, you need to make sure you're moving forward to something where your skills and talents are used and utilized, because you do have skill and talent, believe me. But your voice also needs to be heard. And that's part of this questions and answers we're trying to do over here, right? What about your relationship? If this doesn't necessarily have to be a partner or a marriage, but this is like the people very closest to you. What's going on with them for Taurus rising in February? What's going on with the people closest to them? 9 of Wands reversed. 4 of Cups. King of Swords. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Well, if you brought some new people into your life, this could be somebody new. It's not a repeat of the same, whatever the case. If this is just this person that you've already had in your life, like a King of Swords type, that you're seeing a new side of them. And the thing is, they're letting down their defenses to show that they are experiencing a dissatisfaction and kind of malaise with their life, with your relationship with them. Different things. It's just sort of a malaise. It's like I feel detachment with this King of Swords, where they're very intellectual, very, very bright, very wise and just, but they don't feel anything. You may not feel very much with them. It's just sort of like, I'm looking for something that's more fulfilling than this. There's things on offer, but none of them quite hit, And then 9 of Wands reversed. It's letting down your defenses, their defenses, to have an open and honest conversation about this dissatisfaction that's going on here, and that there's a need for something new. Anything else? Is there something that they want to say? Okay. We'll do a couple from here. Is there something that this person wants to say to Taurus rising? You speak to me through music. I know I made a mistake. I hope you're happy. Okay. So, whatever that means for you. Hope that is helpful to you. All right. What do others have? What do others have in your life that you're looking out at and like putting your focus on right now, Taurus rising? Seven of Pentacles. They've built up something. Nine of Wands reversed, dispassionately. Five of Swords reversed, not at any cost. Not at any cost. So, Two of Wands, again, another, you're looking out. This is a crossroads for you. Big time with the twos. Big time with the twos. Which way will you go, Taurus rising? Because you see that other people have, in fact, accumulated some success, some measure of wealth, and have been, that have been working in their chosen field or whatever it is for a long time, have managed to create something lasting. But it was dispassionate. It wasn't done with a passion or a fire or a desire. The creativity was lacking. The actualization of self wasn't there. And you're wondering, was it worth it? Do they believe that it was worth it? Was it at all costs? Was it not at all costs? Was the juice worth the squeeze to continue dispassionately in a vocation in order to accumulate security, wealth, or move forward on a path? Like maybe eventually I'll get to that place. Three of Pentacles reversed. This is a possibility here for you, I feel. The Three of Pentacles reversed is showing something that right now it's in its infancy. But there is a pathway for human beings to create a life where they are highly desirable and sought out for their skills and talents that come from a place of pure creativity and passion and inspired action. This is available to you. You are wondering how to get there and if it could happen for you. Is it worth it to go on this path? Because it's not easy. It's not easy, because this is very much a forge your path alone sort of scenario where you become a master in something that is uniquely for you and driven by you. Yes. The answer is yes. If you are watching this video right now and you're a Taurus rising, or even if you're not a Taurus rising, but you're watching this video for some reason, and you're wondering, is this a possibility for you? The answer is 100% yes. It is worth it. You can do it. It is an option for you. Whatever this is for you, run towards it. Run towards it. Come in from the cold. You don't need to feel like an outsider to this energy. This is for you. People will seek you out. They will. You're capable. We already saw that here. You're fucking talented. Make use of that. Okay. In a way that serves you and not these people that you work with. Okay. What are you learning about right now, Taurus rising? What are you learning about? What are you learning through this situation, circumstance going on in February? Take that one. King of Cups. Emotional wisdom, the emotional discipline, sharing openly and freely in a way that is compassionate and authentic and hopeful and helpful. Prince of Swords. How to use your intellect to serve you. How to use your mind in a way that is curious and unafraid. Courageous, willing to look at all sides of a situation. Yeah, because like, if you're considering doing something new with your life where you're forging out on your own, there's no guidelines, there's no guardrails. You're learning how to look at the good and the bad and take it all in. To say, here's all the good things that I could get from starting up a Etsy store, for example. And here's the pitfalls. And I am courageous enough to look at both, take both in equal measure, and to use my logic and reasoning to move forward on this path regardless, because I have faith in myself. You know, you're a King of Cups here. You have the emotional reserves to weather any storm. And I'm getting the Six of Swords popping out here. It'll get worse before it gets better. And by worse, what do we mean? Prince of Wands. You're going to have to speak your truth. You're going to have to do a lot of messaging. You're going to have to put yourself out there on social media and say, hey, I'm this beautiful unicorn, and like, I'm really proud of what I've done. And hey, look at what I'm making. Look at me, look at me, look at me. You're going to have to do that. When I say it'll get worse before it gets better, I mean that stability that you may be valuing, you know, this Tower reversed here, you don't want to go back to an unstable place, and I understand that. But if you want something to be built on the foundation of your self-actualization and to be of service to others in kind, both of those things, it's going to get worse before it gets better, because you're going to have to go into troubled waters, uncertainty. You're going to have to do some things that you're not practiced at. You might be more uncomfortable with, might not come as natural to you. You're going to have to do something brand new. This card's come up multiple times for you now, the Eight of Pentacles. Reversed. This is, you know, just starting that 10,000 hours. Start that 10,000 hour journey right now. If you don't know what that is, it takes 10,000 hours, it's said, to become a master at anything, piano, violin, or like writing, or using YouTube, or making videos, or like whatever it is. Start that 10,000 hours. There's a Five of Cups here too. I think it's important to focus on the positive here, because you have a tendency to look at, and this goes back to this, what you're learning about. What you're learning about. Have faith in yourself. Have hope. Have hope. And be brave enough to look at all the bad things that could happen and all the good things that will happen, and take them both in. Recognize this, you know, protect yourself in whatever pragmatic way, but just keep moving forward. You deserve good things. I'm seeing, like in these cards for you, I am seeing someone with fucking clarity, first off. You are a person who is unconditionally giving with the Six of Cups. You have done so much on this journey. You're on a higher level than you were before. You're on a higher level than many. Okay? There are many above and many below us. And you've done the fucking work. You are an equal to this Ace of Cups, to this Three of Pentacles journey of becoming a master, working for yourself, and being passionately involved in the creation of something that serves yourself and serves others in kind. You are an equal to that. It is time for you now. Okay. Oh, gosh. That gave me chills. What will you have built by the end of February? If you progress through this with flying colors, Taurus Rising, what will you have built? What will you have built, Taurus Rising? Five of Wands reversed. Silencing the detractors. Two of Wands upright. Having that hope and faith to look out into the world and make a plan. The sky is the fucking limit here. The sky's the limit. And listen, Eight of Wands reversed. It's going to take time. You're a Taurus rising. Of course it's going to take time. All things in good time. That's how things are built strong and lasting. Leaves a legacy. Is impermeable to the shifting winds and waves. And, you know, you're having the courage to look at the pitfalls. That will protect you. That will make this solid and lasting. So this is where you're at the end of February. Am I getting, you know, the sun? It all worked out just like that. Of course not. But by the end, the other people, and even in your own head, even if there's no one around you saying like, you should do this, you should do that. There probably are. Okay. But like, even if there's not, It's the own detractors in your head. You can put those to rest. You can walk forward with certainty that I'm going to start looking to where is my golden opportunity? Where is my promised land? Even a move, really, but like, not for everyone. Tarot readers say that all the time. And I'm like, I never fucking move. What do you mean? But for some people. But this is a card about looking out on the horizon and seeing what is out there, and doing so with the passion and intensity and focus. And like, as I'm looking at this wheel, I'm noticing Sagittarius, like it's getting clear on what you want and then charging forward towards it. Intense practice yields great results with this card here. You're using your intuition to find that thing for you, and then charging forward and knowing too, and this is just me as an aside saying this, it's up for debate, it's up for change, it's up for recalibration all along the way. The point is that you get started. You take that first step. Other people do not know. They do not know what your truth is, High Priestess reverse. They're too worried. They're too focused on themselves. They do not know. Eight of Pentacles reversed, that you're on some new shit. And especially with the Taurus rising, like, people are going to have the impression that you are dependable, reliable, certain, like a rock. You stay the same. Now, whatever your sun sign, moon sign, Venus sign, you could be wildly different from this. But with that rising sign, that is how people's impressions, that's how they see you. So no, they're not going to freaking think that you're have the potential to do anything with a new journey or a new path. That's just their opinion. They do not know that part of the silencing other people's opinions of what you should do is a huge part of this journey for you right now. They don't have the answers. Only you do. I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers for you, Taurus rising. No tarot reader does. Nobody else in this world but you has the answers for exactly what you should be doing, which is why it's so critical to go to your special sacred place in your home and develop that intuition in whatever your chosen way is, so that you can hear this calling, so that you can move towards your Three of Pentacles mastery, so that you can get the hell out of whatever the hell this is at your job that's not serving your passion and making the most of your talents. Queen of Pentacles. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You will always have your resourcefulness and your discipline to rely upon. You're not going to, this tower thing, don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. It might feel like a tower because you're very used to that certainty, but you're never going to go to that place ever again if you've been there before, or at all if you haven't. You're just not. You're a Queen of Pentacles. So that shouldn't even be there. Okay. I know this looks like chaos, and if this bothers you, I'm sorry. Just look to put me on in the background. What are you letting go of? The Empress? No. This goes here. What? Let me focus. You're the fucking Empress, bitch. Things are meant to be easy for you. I do want to stop and say that real quick. This does not have to be difficult. You already have the Magician. You have many skills, talents, abilities. You have discipline. You have emotional wisdom with King of Cups. We're learning that now. That's the fourth pillar to be integrated. You already had, wisdom and intelligence. You already had this. You care about other people. You're ready to charge in for them. That's your air part. And then you have this like passionate, creative side of yourself that's very self-confident and loves yourself, like truly loves yourself in the healthiest way imaginable. You have all of your pillars. You're integrating this final one. Now you are the Empress. That's the Buddhist concept of the four pillars. That's the four elements. With this final self-trust, compassion for self, and hope for the future. That is the final pillar of wisdom that you needed to become the Empress. bitch, you're about to pop the fuck off, and nobody else around you has any clue. They have no clue. They're going to be stunned and gagged. I don't know why I'm using that terminology, but they're going to be stunned. Yeah, because they're in a lack mindset. And so they don't believe that dreams come true. And that's very sad for them. I mean, it's tough. I'm sure you feel very compassionate towards them and you want to help them too. Help yourself first. Get yourself to a place where you can be of service. That's what matters. What are you letting go of, Taurus Rising? Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. We got that at the beginning. Do you remember? You were working on breaking down this last vestiges of this mental conditioning, that like this belief system that's just old news, right? This lack mentality, letting go of this lack mentality that the people around you and you too, have kind of been participating, and you have it. You have it. This Knight of Pentacles, you're letting go of the momentum of all of this. This is the momentum card. The steady progress wins the race. I know that's a very useful talent to have. But when change is needed, it's time to stop that momentum and turn it in another direction. You're going to fucking have it all if you can do that. You're going to have it all. 10 of Cups, you are going to have it all. This is about to be good. Messages of Cosmic Oracle card. Let's get a card for Taurus Rising. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. Oh, man. So you're over here trying to help all these people in lack mindset. You got to go. Okay. Did you know that it's CeeLo Green? What's the group that he was in? Gnarls Barkley. That song, I'm Going On. Or Going On. It's called Going On. That is the song for you right now. That is the song for you right now. Put that on. Listen to that. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. Again, nobody else has the answers but you for this. Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Again, we saw that with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups right here. You have a lot of you have this hope and this renewal, this, childlike wonder and play here and at the base, and there's heartbreak too. Break down this mental conditioning of, I should expect this because this is how it's been. Stop telling it like it is and tell it like how it can be for yourself. You deserve it. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Forgive yourself. I feel like that's the message for you to you, is forgive yourself for mistakes made in the past or how things didn't turn out the way you wanted. You learned something through the process. Nobody else knows how to progress more than you. And I would say for February in particular, don't worry about how this is all going to play out, really. In February, what you are being asked to focus on is silencing the detractors, working on building your intuitional guidance and your connection with however you receive intuitional messages, so that you know what's right for you, what's not right for you, how to respond, how to moving forward. And to clear out those mentally conditioned, repetitive thoughts that have held you back. So it's just a little bit more work in that direction, where it's like, oh, I can never do that. I don't know if I can do that. If you can't say, yes, I can, say, I don't know. Say, I don't know. Take small steps to turning that momentum around, and you'll find it's more successful than just immediately going from, I'm so jealous of other people, to, I want the best for other people. That's probably not your thing, but I'm just giving that as an example. Because that was my thing. I'm Scorpio rising, so we're opposites, right? Okay, so I went from, I'm so jealous of other people, to, those people probably don't have it all, and they probably have a shitty life, to, I love my life, to, that was such a fucked up face to pause on, to, I'm really happy for other people. You know, it was an incremental change. Let that be the case for yourself. Take incremental changes, because if you try to go from, you know, that toxic positivity type of content out there, it just feels like you're lying to yourself. And that's the problem I always had with it. Something more authentic would be to take that baby step and say, you know, just take one step at a time. Okay. I've already explained it enough. Whatever. Taurus Rising, thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope you enjoyed that. If you like that, give me a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for my Venus sign readings. If you haven't seen those before, where I do relationship readings in the middle of the month. And then I also have pick a cards and other stuff coming soon too. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.